What part of your journey was a little bit unexpected and raw for you?
I'm definitely gonna say it was the emotional roller coaster, the hormonal roller coaster that I went on after having the weight loss surgery because, you're losing weight so fast. And, even though before surgery, pre-op, you go and you see with a psychologist, at least here in America, I'm not sure what they do when they go to Mexico, but you hear my insurance required me to see a psychologist and they talk to you about stuff like, how you feel, but they don't really prepare you for the fact that you might experience an emotional roller coaster based off of the fact that your hormones just change so much with drastic weight loss. And that was something that absolutely threw me for a loop because I thought I was going to be like, yay, I'm losing weight. I'm super happy. And that just did not happen for me. The emotional stuff, the mourning of food, like I mourned food. And I didn't realize that I had that attachment to food, but I literally mourned it like it was a friend that I lost after surgery because
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't consume, I couldn't comfort myself with it anymore. If food was making me uncomfortable now. And being
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable was uncomfortable, Also, the fact that, like, as a woman and as a wife, and I don't know how we can put this, but my libido completely went cold after surgery because of the hormonal like influxes and stuff. It just went cold. And I'm married. And that was something I wasn't expecting because it was nobody ever told me.
Is he ready? He see you like, oh, let's do
Yes,
this. And you just
yes.
like, bruh.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. you know,
Yeah.
But that was nobody told me about that. Nobody had said like
Mm-hmm.
you may experience changes in the bedroom. Everybody like, oh, listen, you're lost weight, you're gonna have extra energy, and that just was not the case for me at all.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're saying that because a lot of people, when they saw that I lost weight, one of their main questions was, girl, what's your husband think? Like, I'm bitch. And I'm just like, man, that's the last thing I'm worried about.
Right, right.
Bad, because it's almost kind of like they're assuming that you're just like ready to go now. And
Hmm.
that's not the case. But
Right.
I didn't realize that my surgery had that type of impact. I was trying to figure out what was going on with me. I thought,
Hmm.
was I'm going through menopause or something? Like, I thought it kickstarted something I wasn't ready for.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I went to my PCP and I was like, you guys have to run a hormonal check, like run my blood work because something's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
Something is wrong. And I can
Mm-hmm.
like you, I was like, am I going through early menopause? Like what's happening here? As things changed drastically, and those were the morning of food and the change of my libido was probably the biggest one that I can say definitely wasn't touched on with my doctor. And I tell my doctor all the time, like, why didn't you tell me about this? Why didn't we talk about this? And he said, people experience the surgery differently. And I'm like, well, this needs to be up in the forefront, especially for women.
If everybody's experiencing it, then it still needs to be said.
Yes, 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 absolutely.
So you said one major lesson you've learned is that weight loss doesn't automatically fix how you feel about yourself. Can you please go into detail about that for us?
So yes, weight loss does not change how you feel about yourself. Like I said before, I thought I was going to be super excited, happy because now I've lost this weight and I'm in this body that I've wanted for so long. I've wanted to lose weight, but the thing that I experienced was I didn't know myself. I literally just lost 100 and something pounds. I lost the equivalent of another person. I didn't physically know who I was. I was like, she's not me or I'm not her. It was just it was it's been a battle, honestly. Still, I still deal with it now. Like I don't, um, always see myself as the person I am now. I see myself sometimes as the woman who is 304 pounds. I'm still going off and buying clothes in the plus size section when I get
Uh-huh.
home. Some things, falling off of me or just going straight to buying elastic pants, because that's what I had been used to. But I thought it would make me a happier person. And I'm not saying that I'm not happy at all. but it wasn't the weight loss. It was a change that I had to do within myself. It definitely wasn't the weight loss. I had to give myself understand. I have to give myself grace. I have to give myself understanding. And I also had to start holding myself accountable too. And it like that was the biggest thing because I wasn't really holding myself accountable for the decisions I was making as far as my food intake. It was just like, hey, it's there. I want it. I'm going to get it. Not thinking like, hey girl, you're getting really overweight. You're getting really big and you're unhealthy. So I would say that doing the inner work is something that weight loss surgery or any type of weight loss, it's not going to do it for you. If you're thinking that, once I lose weight, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to do this. No, you have to start. You have to start pre-surgery. You have to start now working on yourself.
Because, like you say, you get to a certain point in life, like, okay, this is it. I'm plus size. This is the life I'm living, and you kind of almost like you don't want to accept it, but you feel like this is just the way it is. So once you came to that conclusion, and now you've accepted this person, and then a year later that person's gone, it's just like, what am I doing now? Like,
Right.
who am I now if I'm
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
cute big girl?
exactly. And I thought that losing the weight would be an instant, like, oh my gosh, this is what I've wanted for so long. And then you get it and you're like, wait a minute, I don't know if I can handle this because things change. Like the world treats you differently. When you've been heavy to now losing weight, the world treats you completely different. And, the line of work that I do, I was in front of attorneys, in front of title officers, and, they didn't treat me seriously. And I have years of knowledge of this stuff. They weren't treating me seriously because I was like supposed to be like the funny big girl, you know? And now when I go into the offices and everybody's changed, everybody's different. They're like, "Oh, Crystal, what do you expect? Or what do you think?" And it's just like, wait a minute. Where was that energy before? Because you definitely weren't giving it to me. And the world is, it is what it is, but you have to be prepared for that. That's part of that whole mental journey, the whole inner work. You have to be prepared for the world to treat you different.
I'm scared to go to the gas station at night now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mhm.
Like at 380, nobody was gonna grab me. No one's gonna snatch me. I'm good. Come get me if you want to. Now you can. I'm tiny. You can come get me.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like after night, I don't like going to the gas station anymore. It's just like I'm scared. So when you think about confidence, and now you are accepting and learning this new Crystal, where are you now with that? Or are you still trying to figure it out?
I actually can say it's like a mixture. Like sometimes my confidence level is extremely high and I'm walking with my head held up high. And other days I feel like I want to just, like hide because I'm like, oh, now I have like loose skin on my arms and now I have this loose skin around my stomach and, things that I see that maybe somebody else doesn't, but because it's me, it's just like, okay, now I'm dealing with, let me try to hide my arm or let me, figure out a way to try to stand taller so I can hide my, sagging stomach. But I think it's definitely a mixture, confidence comes. There was times where I was super confident as a big girl, 300 pounds, confident. But now I think it's just a mixture because I'm still trying to just get used to her. I'm still trying to get used to this new me, because I've been that other person for so long, trying to get used to the new me, trying fit in. I shouldn't even say fit in, trying to stand out instead of being in the back and in the corners and the back of the room, not wanting anybody to really pay attention to me because I don't want anybody to see how big I am. And I had said something before, like being the weight that I was, to be big and invincible is how I felt. I felt
Mhm.
large and invincible at the same time. So now
Mhm.
that I'm smaller, I'm like, let me see if I can stand out in the crowd. Let me see if I can make a way for myself. But I still deal with a lot of confidence issues because it's literally just trying to get used to my new body. I mean, it's just crazy because sometimes I feel like I'm still the old girl, the old 300-pound girl, but then other times I'm like, girl, you're 169 pounds, like
Mhm.
put that dress on, do this. But it's definitely a mixture of feelings, and it changes by the day. And I know that might sound psycho, but it literally does.
No. This is real, y'all. Like when I'm like me and you are mirroring in experiences because it's like when I was bigger and I was confident, oh, she's a diva. She has so much confidence. Like, good for her.
Mhm.
Now I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Same attitude, but because I'm smaller now, I'm a little, oh, you feisty. I said the same stuff I said when I was big, but it was funny as a big girl. It'd be like it was almost like kind of like Nikki Parker kind of thing. Like,
Yes.
oh, okay. But now they're just like Omarosa. Like,
Yes.
it's still me. I have not changed. Y'all the one that like interpreting stuff different now, not
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that that right. I just said that to one of my really good girlfriends the other day. And I was just like, the things now, like when you say it, speaking of like when I was in a title office one day, and I was just like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Because I'm just being just regular, just a normal day. Just I'm not laughing and smiling and trying to, you know, make everybody not see me as this huge person. I was just having a regular day, and they're like, "Are you okay?" Like, yes, I'm fine. I'm normal, but you know, they don't know how to handle that. Some
Mm-hmm.
people don't. Some people don't. Not everybody, but some people just don't know how to handle you as a smaller version.
It's easier if they like meet you now and never knew you, but I find the ones who knew you before, it's like an adjustment for them too. They got to figure it out.
Right. Absolutely.
Before you go, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share this with someone walking their own path. Join the Facebook group Bariatric Paths, Your Journey, Your Tribe, and sign up at bariatricpaths.com to get all the details of upcoming events, support, and more. We're in this together. Go out there and crush it. This podcast is for support and inspiration only. It is not medical advice. Always talk to your doctor or care team about what's right for you.